There are a lot of really special moments in this show. How would you describe some of the highlights? And for you as a performer, what are the highlights for you?
One of the ones that really makes me actually chuckle is Fat Bottom Girls. You know, at any point in the year, if a husband turned to his wife and said, "Gee, you've got a big butt," he'd be lying on the floor missing teeth.
Absolutely.
At the show, women actually voluntarily turn around and go, look at the size of my butt, it's massive. And you're like, really? Okay. It's weird. Whereas, and the husband's going, yeah, she has. Whereas at any other point in the year, if the husband said that to the wife, he'd be getting a smack in the face. You know, that's bizarre. That's a highlight. That's a real
hysterical.
Highlight, that song. Somebody to Love as well is one of the highlights because we say to the audience, you guys become the choir.
Oh.
You know, and get the audience to do the Find Me Somebody to Love. And it just makes it, because it's an audience participation show. It's not a sit down, clap your hands and leave. If you want to go up and dance, sing to your throat bleeds and clap till your hands fall off.
Oh, you're speaking my language, Gary. Getting up and dance and clapping my hands. And
yeah.
The beat and the music to all of these songs is so infectious you can't help it. And I think that that's part of what has really made it popular. But you and your band, you really bring it back to life, and you really feel like you're there, and it is one night of Queen.
Well, we're trying to create a concert experience you'll never see ever again, and that's Queen with Freddie. You know, the energy, you know, the excitement, you know, the light and the staging, you know, the costumes, and of course the musicality of it, because they were a fantastic, you know, group of musicians, Queen, and not, okay, it was rock, but every style was sort of encompassed in that. You had sometimes had like a swing beat, followed by a heavy metal song, followed by a ballad, you know, followed by like a rockabilly number. So within that format, they were such chameleons. So we make the show exactly like that. You know, we try and cram in as many songs as we can into the time that we have the audience to try and basically, we say to them, you know, close the door, forget your troubles, come in for 2 hours with us, and let's just have a big rock and roll party.
Oh, it's awesome. So obviously you've been a lifelong Queen fan. Who got you into Queen in the first place? What are your earliest memories of listening to Queen?
To be honest, it was myself, and it was a complete accident. I was about 4 or 5 years old, sitting in my grandmother and grandfather's living room watching a TV pop show, and the video for Where the Champions came on. Freddie in his black and white leotard and the music and that song, I was just hooked. I said to my mum, "Who's that?" And she went, "Oh, that's Queen." "Who's that guy?" "That's Freddie Mercury." And that was me. I was just instantly became a lifelong fan. You know, the way Freddie carried himself, the way he sang, the music, the sort of just the energy and the dynamic of the band, and that was me. I was just instantly hooked, and have been ever since. When I play, people come in my dressing room and I'm playing a Queen concert. They say, "Why are you playing a Queen concert?" It's like, because I'm a fan. You know, it's not just a job. I am actually a fan.
You can't help but be a fan. That's how I feel anyway. Again, One Night of Queen, performed by Gary Mullen and the Works, coming to the Hanover Theater Tuesday, April 4th. Showtime starts at 8 p.m. These tickets are really reasonably priced, but it is going to be a rockin' experience that you are going to leave the theater so happy and so pumped up by the end of the night. Tickets are still available at thehanovertheater.org. And Gary, anything else you want to make sure we leave our listeners with?
Just to say, you know, we're going to try and give you the most amount of fun you can have with your clothes on.
Oh.
So if you're coming to sit down, stay home. But, you know, it's a rock concert. It's fun. You know, let go of your inhibitions. Just come and have a party, you know, and don't be scared to get up and dance. Don't be scared to play your guitar. Don't be scared to headbang. You know, we're all here together. It's a big party. We're trying to have a carnival atmosphere. We're going to rock out with you, and let's just have a great time.
Well, that sounds awesome, and I can't wait. Thank you so much, Gary, for taking the time to talk with us, and everybody else.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. We'll be back after this quick break here on Behind the Scenes with the Hanover Theater on WCRN AM 830.